Greetings all, I'm Victoria Sinclair from the Lotus Consciousness platform, and I think we can all agree it's interesting times right now. And it's come to me, to us, our platform, that, well, a lot of us have been preparing for this time, knowing something was going to happen and something needed to change on the planet, but not knowing quite how and when. And here we are. And it feels like we're reaching a big with all the conflicting stories and news and destabilizing bits of information. And a lot of us didn't come here to get stuck in that, but actually, a lot of us are, what, for want of a better word, community activists or visionaries or spiritual teachers or holistic practitioners or people who've been developing networks and hubs for some time. And I come from a background of having worked deeply in network culture from around 2004, deeply from 2006. And a lot of my old hats of working with social projects and things like that evolved into working more with holistic health and tribal work over the years. And I'm very much an advocate of natural and spiritual law. So I feel that this is a time that we really need to remember our sovereignty and our free will. And it's a time, I feel, to call the visionaries and the change makers, the people who are creating hubs physically and virtually, to come together. And obviously, the brilliant thing is that we can't quite fly all around the world to look super cool and spend loads of money and be a bit distracted by how cool we are at something, but actually to really utilize technology and to start to have the discussions that some of us have been yearning to have. And also, as we're at this key time where a lot of people are feeling lonely and isolated, to remember that we are social beings and to really fortify the grid so we can get ready for the phoenix to come out of the flames. And some of us are here to work with what a Sister Jinky, who's an amazing wisdom keeper from a native Australian, not even, I would call her an aborigine, um, and she calls it remedy and restoration on planet Earth. So, and Auntie Nellie Patterson, who's one of the grandmothers and one of the senior law keepers of the holder of the dreaming of the waterholes west of Uluru, she says it's time for the new way. So if you'd like to come on board with us, we are going to be inviting about 100 of us because that's what I think Zoom will take. And not everything will be on, call it, more proprietary platforms. We're just working with some of our brothers and sisters to streamline things so that we can have breakaway spaces and do what we need to do in the right way. So you're very much invited. At the moment, we're really only extending it as far as friends of friends. So if you're not friends with one of the participants who's offering something at this, we will. We would ask you to wait another time. We will be extending the 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 concentric circles. Not that anything's got any sort of hierarchy, but I found that we really have to do these things in a way that permaculture would work and nature would work. So we're working. We've got our first in permaculture, we've got our herb garden. That's the little things closest to the kitchen, and we're now going to go out to the next layer. So we're inviting our and friends of friends. So you need to have one of us to vouch for you, okay? Because this way we know we can mediate well and to weave in a way where we actually have a bit of a connection with people already so that we can do what we need to do. And then you might have recommendations for people for the next time. So this is not a closed door, it's just that we know how these things work. And at the moment, we need to work with our capacity in the way that keeps us all robust. And I think we all are aware that we're being given this great time to go within and to slow down. So we want to keep this manageable. So thank you for listening. Please do get in touch and please also register on our platform. in the coming weeks and months, all the things we've been preparing in the background are going to start to become clearer. So you're going to get a little homeopathic view of that now. And we're on www.lotusconsciousness.com. If you sign up, it's going to start becoming a very, very busy and dynamic uh, village hall for the global village, and we are linked to physical and virtual hubs around the world. And at the moment, we're just organically finding our feet, but we're ready. And it's good to speak to you and good to connect with you. Take care. Ciao, ciao.